Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Real quick, I want to get into this shade and shenanigans of it all. It's getting real interesting in these streets. Shout out to the rider lives, riding, or you're living together, or you're just riding, or you're just living. Um, and I did spell Breonna Taylor wrong. Rest in peace. I gotta change that. But what do y'all think about the injustices that continue to happen? And that as long as we stay crabs in a barrel, as long as we stay ignorant, as long as we stay, oh, I can be on top, but you can't. I can have your destiny. I can stalk you. I can impersonate you. I can talk about you. I can, be an obsessed, psycho, deranged killer about you. I can lie on you. I can cheat. I can do whatever I want to. What do you think about that? And shout out to the Rider Liz for the Nolan Wells, Daniel, I forgot his other name. God, Daniel, forgive it, charges to my heart. Mike Brown, George Floyd, Sandra Bland, and all of these people, Emmett Till. What do you think about it? Because it could be any one of you. It could be any one of you people. Excuse me, of us. So, what do you think about it? Because, hmm, hmm, interesting, interesting. And it's so sad that these people sit around all day long and oh well, um, nobody's worried about that. That's old and that's this and that's that. Do you know everything that's old becomes new, and everything that's new recycles from the old? I mean, the electric slide has been revamped, reworked, revised. Cha cha, Mississippi Shuffle, Cupid, all this, the where them fans at, all of it. It's just the line dance. 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left, back, and then you put your twist with it, and. So I don't understand the macaroni, Macarena, same thing. The child, but y'all sit around. It ain't me. And see, and I'm not trying to be funny, and don't take this the wrong way. God need to start swiping some of you. I'm trying to think of the right word to say. Mm. And you can help me in the chat if you may know it, or I don't want to say isolators. I want to say I really don't want to say narcissists because people always talk about narcissists, but for the most part, most people are what they eat. Um, I don't ugh, it's a tough whatever the word is. They just need to be swiped away because some of these people they have a complex, and it's a because it's almost like I can say it, I can do it, but you can't. Or my faves can do it, my faves can say it, but you can't. You know, and it's the hypocrisy. I think I want to say selected outrage, but I like because Rodney. Shout out to Rodney Motney always says that the selective outrage. Stop with it. Now I don't know what happened with Jill's comfort zone because I did see some of his live. And I went down in the comments and I seen Jill. I said, well, Just comfort zones like, what did I do? What did I say? What happened with me? And da 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 da. And it's like, I don't know. I guess it's the way people say things or the way people do things that get people uptight. But if you can give another way to say it or suggest another way to do it, why not do that? Why not educate the people? Because I think a lot of people, and I'm gonna start telling these homophobes, these don't fit, inadequate motherfuckers and bitches and bums and weirdos. I'm gonna start telling them that, like King Crackhead that sits and suck ass behind a wrench. Uh-huh. I'm gonna start telling these people that will never get on camera to save their life. Yeah, I'm gonna start telling people that, how can you how can you sit around and everybody's so ugly and everybody's so this and the trifecta is so that and this and that and that and this when you can't be seen. You cannot be seen. It's easy to sit behind a camera, easy to sit behind a laptop, easy to sit behind a phone line, easy to sit behind a computer or a tablet or iPad. It's easy to do that. But the question is, when would you get some balls? When would you get some opium tubes? When would you really be able to stand up and say, I said it and I'm right here. I did it. This is me. I look better than you. I am better than you. When are you able to do that? That's what I want to know. People are shame and a scandal, honey. And it's almost sad that these people still don't have the pride that they was born with. Don't have the sense of goat a goat gave them. Capital A. A delete. Capital L. It's real interesting how these people you know, come out of nowhere talking the most shit. And like I said, most of these people that talk so much shit just by their actions. If they don't come on camera, garbage can. Garbage can. So that's that on that. But like I said, what do y'all think about this repeated sadness Shift lock. Of this? Capital Y. This you know, thick and twisted saga. 'Cause like I said, it can be you. And for some people it will be you. If you ain't careful, it will be. Because y'all are just that ignorant. Y'all are just that dumb. It's like I was talking to somebody a minute ago and they still coming up with, oh, well, the preacher's not wrong if they, if they, why would they get up there and talk about themselves? Why get up there and shame and down a person when a whole community could go home and unalive themselves just by you? Oh, you're a whore if you're sleeping with this man and that man, and if you ain't saved, and if you're like what? If you're gay and you're sleeping with a man, if you're lesbian and sleeping with a woman, you're going to hell. Who the fuck gave you the keys to any damn thing? Who gave you keys to any goddamn thing? Child, please. And then it's the projection for me. The projection, bitch. See, they don't want to be called out, but they rather jump and call everybody else out. That's the crazy shit I ever seen in my life. Getting head behind the goddamn pulpit, but talking shit about the same people that you doing the shit with. Hello? The fuck? Where they do that at? Girl, please. Anyway, y'all, when you be authentic and you're real and nobody can tell you else otherwise, and all your shit, then and only then will you be able to deal within. Then and only then will you be able to deal within. Okay? Point blank in the fuck period. And so I'm glad I'm authentic. Glad Mika unapologetically. That's why her name is unapologetically authentic her. Sour Patch, authentic her. Red Treasure, authentic her. My babies, I have twin babies, Cola and Toya, authentically them. Okay? Thought Kwani, Quackmaker, authentically was her, but obviously we see not. We see why now Tracy, you know, we see now why Tracy put her in obscurity. Okay? But anyway, like I said, when you gotta look at the actions of these people and people that don't come on camera, that always want to show an AI picture, always want to act like they look like something they know damn well they don't. Always gotta criticize somebody they won't, they not, they can't be. You gotta pay attention to that. Cause that'll tell you a lot about who's a yes man and who's a yes woman, and then who's authentic. Like they say, separate the what is it, the wheat from the tare or the straw from the real from the fake. That can show you a lot. And people can't do this authentically, that shows you a lot. Okay? See, it's easy for a nomad truck driver, no shade, or aloha nomad. It's easy for a nomad jailbird truck driver, excuse me, truck trafficker, to talk shit. Oh, somebody threatened me. Somebody did this to me. But you're the one showing pow pows. You and Angelique Dick Sucker. Y'all the ones showing pow pows. So, what's the tea? Oh, okay. Anyway, y'all. So, what do y'all think about these repeated atrocities? And could you be one of them? What about if it was your family member? Ignorance don't pay. And just like I told the person, and they just brought up a scenario, somebody set me up, was trying to set me up, and I ended up making them pay sexually. Oh, really? Okay, next time they can set you up and it cannot go good. Like I told you, these people are very, mm, what's the word? I'm looking for something with a C, not strategic, not manipulative. It's another conniving. It's like with Daria, conniving. Okay? You got up there at first with all this, oh, I don't want to fight. Then I said, all right, cool. We done with it. Leave it alone. I ain't got to talk to you. You ain't got to talk to me. You ain't got, well, it's hard for you not to breathe, but I ain't got to breathe. You ain't got to breathe. And then you get up there on Nesses and, oh, and just come back and flip it. I'm like, okay, is this the same person I just left? Because I went somewhere else. And girl, please. And all of that shit you saying, be ready to eat them words, ho. Just be ready to eat them words. Cause see, I don't have sex with people on floors and no sympathy. All that shit you was talking, that's your mama. Cause your mama didn't even teach you how to be a woman, a lady. Okay? And tell her I said it. Matter of fact, tell her to come on here so we can bang it out. Period. Or your daddy too. And anybody else that want to, if you know who he is. Anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. Let's go. Oh yeah, Eagles and Mookie. I would love for you to do a hypocrisy in the church again. I think somebody did that before. And you need to put some of their names to a Jamal Bryant, since everybody want to praise him. Uh, Juanita, who's the other one? Brian Carn Jr. Um, it's one or two. I forgot, but y'all know. Shout out to the church messy ass sector. And y'all vote. Who has the messiest sector? The mommy sector, the daddy sector, the trucking sector, the boxing sector, the black tea sector, the clear tea sector, the beef sector, the black sector, the Mo3 sector, the church sector, the stripper sector, the hoe bag sector, the shame and a scandal sector, the true crime, the lawyers, the teachers, the preachers, the child who got the worst sector. Just put it in my chat. Love ya. How y'all doing?